Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see,
Let's go.
and here, this guy wants me to follow him, so as much as I want to loot everything that there is to loot, I think right now I have to follow this guy, and we'll take a little break later while I go and loot stuff. But for now, you get a reprieve. Oh, come on. I know every single... I have to do it. Z. I hate you guys so much. So much.
Let's go.
Alright, jeez.
Our armorer. Busy as ever with military commissions, but he'll take a private commission from time to time.
Is he showing me around? Is that all this is? Let's go faster. I have stuff to loot. In your camp. Okay, so there's nothing to loot there. You're safe from my looting for now. Hello, Roach.
Ah, we're here at last. The canteen, the most important place in the camp.
Aye, 'tis
If you
true.
ever get bored, you should find a monster contract or two on the notice board.
Oh, there's swords and stuff. Oh. That's not good. That guy looks like a badass.
Hello.
Who is that? I'll talk to him in a minute, I suppose. Where are you sending me? Where are we going?
Yes?
I'd like to see the king now, please.
I've seen enough military camps in my day.
That I cannot, Witcher. I'm to keep an eye on you, the king's orders.
Keep an eye on me to the king. Oh, sweet.
Really want to babysit me?
Shaka!
You're right. Let's go.
Probably should level up, huh? But I won't. I'll wait. Hello, elf. But that's a quest later. This place is gonna require some major exploring here. Once I get rid of this asshole.
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me plowing feet from all this standing around. Any chance
One
you
dude's
can send up
sleeping.
some replacements?
In an hour.
Replacements.
Open up the gate.
They're
The
sending
king
them
wants
up.
to see the Witcher.
Alright. Just a little bit then.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Zivik.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Ha! A witcher!
Witcher!
To fight the raids.
You think?
That guy's the kitty cat shield man. I'm gonna explore up here. Sorry, gents. It's gonna happen. Z! Yes.
Hire a witcher.
Yes, loot. Yes.
I smell a Tamarian.
Shut up, dick. Oh my goodness. Yes. That is certainly a mirror of some sort. The most important thing is probably going to be books. Okay, what about over here? Oh. Oh, loot. I said, oh, loot. Let me loot you. So much loot for me. And not you. Baby. Alright. Talk to this guy. I guess I won't talk to that guy. But I will go over here and steal all of his supplies. Holy crap, is this just a bunch of stuff. And I'm gonna take it all. Actually, I'll come back to that. Ugh! I have to fight my own inner demons. Speaking of inner demons, I'm going to inner demon a cleaver. That didn't make any sense. You see what happens? You see what happens when I can't control myself? I just start making no sense. And I blame you. I blame you. Oh, hello there, guy.
Freak.
Hey, that's not cool, bro. Take in your orange. Any books of which I might steal? No.
Henselt awaits you. We shall speak later.
Okay.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
And you
I
are?
find it hard to wean myself off life.
As do we all. However, in all my career as an ambassador of His Imperial Majesty, I have never met anyone quite as talented at surviving as you. I took the liberty of checking some rumors about you. I'll say it again. Impressive. Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Oh, these are Nilfgaard dudes.
Perhaps
Because
I
they
could be
have
of
the
assistance.
helmets.
What's the Emperor's envoy doing here? Satisfy my curiosity.
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty desires stability. We wish to offer financial assistance, so I'm visiting those lands hardest hit by the war.
Henselt is coping admirably as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor and the KAEDWEN King.
Oh, I have two things. Alright, I've used enough of my shocker. It's time for Story of Surprise Activate!
You sure they're that big a secret? I mean, they could be important to me.
Go. Yeah!
I can reveal one thing. The Emperor was very moved to hear the White Wolf had returned. He asked
Apparently
me to
everyone
investigate the
is.
matter personally and submit a report.
Why do I interest him?
He didn't say. His Imperial Majesty keeps his motivations to himself.
Foltest was a good king. Shame he ended that way.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's condolences to Constable Thomas. Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Marigold, has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Rumors abound. Do you know anything about her?
Why do you ask, Excellency?
I heard the two of you are close.
Oh yeah, we're close. In that we do it. Like, none of these answers is what I would answer if I was talking to this guy right now. Like, they both seem like, shut the hell up. There really isn't much of a choice here.
Witchers and sorceresses don't generally share that kind of information.
I understand it's a delicate matter. All right then. Allow me to ask about something else. I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy and rivalry. I wonder if there's any matter that could unite them.
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know anything about Marigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are, theoretically, or have been, close.
Yeah, why do you even care, bro?
I'm not sure why the acquaintances of a sorceress would interest a Nilfgaardian ambassador.
Many things interest me. Art, for example. A very interesting statuette was delivered to me today. A peculiar piece. Elusive, sensuous. It forces one to think. Even a monster slayer might not be indifferent to the beauty trapped within.
Maybe, but I'm afraid I don't have time to admire art.
Do you have any other queries? I have some matters to which I must attend.
Why are you so interested in this organization of sorceresses?
I wonder about some strange coincidences. I'm told several of them were seen in the vicinity when the assassination attempts occurred.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs. a source of power and coin.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it makes me wonder.
Huh.
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit
Oh, that's the guy.
him
This is the guy from the very beginning.
I need not go
I knew I
far.
knew him from somewhere.
Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
Something tells me the mages are up to no good. And that guy just wants to push me out of the way somewhere. Alright. Hello, Sheila. How are you?
Greetings, Geralt.
Damn. Yes, so you decide to
I'd
stay,
assumed
eh?
that after killing the KAEDWEN, the Pontar Valley would hold no further interest for you.
You know nothing about me, Witcher. I'm here because 2 northern monarchs were murdered. It's quite probable Henselt is next on the list. We don't need another country descending into chaos. King Henselt cannot die. I'll make sure of that.
It's pretty obvious you and Deathmold don't exactly get along.
Deathmold is an overgrown baby. A fine match for King Henselt. The problem is that he's as jealous as he is childish. He claims I wish to steal his position at the KAEDWEN court. Nothing could be more absurd.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna happen. Like, you can, like, do lightning, but that dude shoots lasers out of his staff. I'm pretty sure he's secure.
Foltest's killer forced Triss to teleport him to Vergen. They're somewhere nearby.
That nosy little meddler Triss used my megascope to accomplish that. But I suppose I should be grateful. After all, I might have been the Kingslayer's victim. Even if Triss is in Vergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of magical probing.
I've got this tattoo I want to get rid of. I gotta be honest, I like that tattoo. I know a few of you are like, that's stupid, get rid of it, but I think it's pretty cool. Let's see what happens.
Know how to remove a tattoo?
No problem. I'd need some green mold,
Have
white
it.
myrtle petals,
Have
and
it.
wolf's aloe.
Have it.
I've got the necessary ingredients.
Like
Let's
I said.
get to it then. Though it seems strange to want to erase a work of art.
Ooh, erase. Yeah, let's not do that.
I think you changed my mind.
It's your choice.
Women. Always changing my mind for me. Is there anything special of which to... Like, there's gotta be books or something, right? This is clearly a bookshelf. Why are there no books to take? Usually in these places there's something like that. Oh well. It'll be around here somewhere. I'm convinced of it. Also... Taking all your loot, your majesty. Aye. Oh,
Come
I
in,
didn't mean to
Witcher.
do that.
I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which leads me to ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
I guess justice?
Justice.
A slippery thing, I'd say. It really depends on your point of view. So, you claim you did not kill Foltest. Do you know who did?
Yes?
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old KAEDWEN saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
Heyo!
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tansaville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now to the other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
Well, Sean Connery, I'm not quite sure, but I think I'll try. Yeah, I'll manage it for you.
Yeah, I'll manage.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal.
Well, this guy's
He'll give
clearly
you all
dead.
the necessary information.
There's no way he's
Also,
gonna live.
You are free to move about
Or he'll
the camp
betray
and
me.
its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
You don't say stuff like that this early in a game. Unless this guy's dead, or he betrays me in some horrible way.
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
Do you know who cast the curse?
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive.
Damn.
While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Vandegrift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody charred meat scraps. The fire consumed KAEDWENIs and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
Yes, that is an excellent question.
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
Okay. So I guess talk to Deathmold. Ooh, level up. Best level up cutscene ever. Now to loot all your stuff. Anything else to loot? Can I loot your swords? Phew. Yeah, we don't need no fire. Guess that's it. Yep.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
I was just coming to see you. I just realized, even though I probably should have realized this earlier, but this guy on his belt has little pots that look like the things from Diablo 1 and 2, and I assume 3. They're like health pots.
Look at that, boys.
Look at those. It's hilarious.
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better
Heyo.
times approach, Geralt. You shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful. I feel we shall become great friends.
Yeah, let's just get to work, pal.
I'm not looking for new friends, Deathmold. Let's get to work.
I see. As you seem to be the hero, how might I help you, White Wolf?
Not all the specters were... I didn't even notice that. Let's go with that.
Notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into Draugrs.
Draugrs, is that some professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle...
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them, apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you. Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework. Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood. Best done at midnight, surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevis's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I've all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the Great Encyclopedia of Curses, Spells, and Prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tesside of Ries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
I will say yes, even though I'm not sure what...
Quite a tome. Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Findebert, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevisig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
Still, I think that there's something deeper going on here.
We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you?
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
Yep.
State secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it. Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevisig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death.
I'm pretty sure we... Oh god. A blood curse actually? Yeah. It usually does require blood, I would think. Oh wait. Yes? Click.
If I'm not mistaken, you need blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy, the minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
Yeah, what the
She
hell?
was a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
Damn, that guy is like... You got issues with them women sorceresses.
You're gonna help me, Death Mold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Damn!
Where will I get so much silver?
Encyclopedia
A
Geralt.
collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all,
well.
give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There are women
There's
here?
that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost. And
Geralt
figure
is an
out what I
honest
need
man,
to
I like
send the
that.
fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
How do you know?
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king. I've no problem admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
Huh. Did I actually get new books? Space. Oh, Draug. Okay, yeah. So apparently I did get some stuff. What aren't? I'll look at that later. And I got a bunch of new quests, so okay.